I think that analogy to music is interesting because yeah, I don't read. In fact, my whole life, I listen to music all the time, and I know nothing about music. I'm just like amazed at my own ignorance of music. Of all the things that I've attended to and tried to learn about, music is where I've failed. I mean, my kids can pick up instruments and start playing them. I still don't even know really what a note is. I don't get it. I'm totally in the dark. So certainly I can't. So certainly looking at a music score, I'm totally in the dark. But I can hear the music and just appreciate it. But yes, I'm totally divorced from a kind of technical understanding. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, poetry wouldn't be as difficult as that because, of course, the actual medium in music is weird sound waves that are coming out, which we don't have any interpretive structure for. But in poetry, you are using language as your basic material, and language is built into all of us. So the basic thing we're working with should be, kind of universally apprehensible. But then how and why the poet built the poem the way they did in terms of word choice, or is there some formal aspect? Are they working with a traditional form, or are they playing off of conventions? Or just even the notion of line breaks is something that loses people pretty quickly. So I totally agree, though. I'm like a musician who couldn't. I don't. If you talk to a musician, I'm sure they can't imagine their way back to a world before they understood the inner workings of music. I can't imagine picking up a poem and reading it, blindly, reading it without all of that apparatus in my head, because this is what I've been doing for the last 40 years, is acquiring this deep expertise in poetry as poetry. Again, I feel like, the poem isn't doing its job that well if the reader is totally excluded because they're not some sort of expert in the traditions or the techniques of poetry.